that are good. Because once you commit into it, you're just going to get hit by a bunch of Necrobook.
Right.
Sucks. Let's see what else could be good here for
Plus, you'd
Secret.
be picking it into a silencer.
Yeah.
So,
Depending on what newbie's last pick is, maybe you could do some crazy stuff.
like Leshrac or something?
I don't
Something
know.
wild.
You could take like Meeps or something.
Ember? Is it a bad Ember game?
I don't know. Take like Meeps.
Okay.
Go like safe lane Arc Warden for mid one.
Yeah.
Which they've done. The meta is about trapping people.
SCC Invoker.
10 seconds remaining.
Invoker. Or Zeus?
5
What about Zeus?
seconds remaining.
Nah.
Storm it up again. 2 games in a row against a silencer. That sounds terrible.
Whoa!
That's a
all right,
Nature's
it's a
Prophet.
mid Necrophos, and now it's going to be Nature's Prophet offlane.
Yes, sir. Okay. What's your response, Secret? I'm okay with the Meepo.
I mean, the Necronomicon build, they like ball up, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to try and split push them and expose that. And you do have pretty good team fight, thanks to the Phoenix in particular.
10 seconds remaining.
Maybe it's a good Invoker game for Secret. Just go Quas Wax.
5
Get that Spirit
seconds
Vessel.
remaining.
Yeah.
Dump on that Necro. Not sure. I'm all about that last pick cheese, though. Get that Meepo in there. No, but I think it'll be Invoker.
I think Quaswex Invoker looks really good here. The way that they play it and the way they're just moving around the map constantly helps address the split push really well. But you
I
got
was
it.
right.
You got it.
Ah, I
buddy.
got it. I wish you guys could see my face right now because I'm so right. I told you. It's a Meepo game. I called it from pick 3 on.
You're
There
the
we
man.
go.
You the man.
It looked like such a good Meepo game. It's the Meeps.
They have no AoE control.
I thought the Invoker, I do think that the Quaswex Invoker has good value here, but once you saw the last pick Nature's Prophet, because I feel like newbie should have seen that coming, similar to how they got last pick Brooded.
Yeah.
Because you see, there's just like
no.
there's no way to deal with it. If they go out 2 games in a row, back to back, Brood Meepo, Faith's got that like, I'm dead inside look.
10 seconds.
Oh,
Faith is going to be a broken man.
Let's go.
5
Is
seconds
that like,
remaining.
do you think drafters ever like lose confidence?
I mean, Faith shouldn't.
Like
The man
mid-players
wanted
do?
TI and he got to a finals last year. Like,
Yeah.
dude should just keep it going.
Maybe he's
Whatever's
just like,
working.
"Oh, I'm washed up now.
Keep the good times rolling.
All right. I'm almost guaranteed. They definitely prolonged this post-drafting phase,
Yes.
which I'm down for. When we have a panel, it really helps to be able to get extra time to talk.
I'm thinking about how... Okay, so we know how Secret wins this. That part is not as interesting,
Yeah.
because you just have a good Meepo game.
Yeah.
It's now how does newbie work around that cap?
You got to win your lanes hard.
You got to win your lanes hard, I agree. Although they won their lanes pretty hard last game,
Yeah.
and they got bombed on.
So you're going to have SCC versus Ace Meepo mid. Side lane Arc Warden against Nature's Prophet, Vengeful Spear. Oh, that's really good for you, I think. I think that's really good for you. You know, Fury on lanes, all considered, I think Arc Warden can contest that pretty well.
Let us have our game. Okay, guys, this could potentially
begin.
just be the end of the tiebreakers because newbie just might get... I don't want to say cheese because they have equal... That's the thing about Dota. Everyone's
that's
got equal opportunity to banner pick.
Yeah. How you doing? That's a good way to start with cheesy Meepo last pick. Newbie might have just been taken out of the tiebreakers in their chance at being in the upper bracket through a Broodmother and a Meepo pick.
What's going on in the other tiebreaker, by the way? Can I see that real
Do
fast?
it up. Check it out.
I want to see that.
Somebody let us know.
Yeah.
Early smoke up from Newbie to try and get some wards down. Kaka. Oh, no. That was the worst. That was the worst. His smoke popped as he laid a ward. So now they definitely know about it.
Okay, here we go. Stun
KP's
laid
going to be
out.
spotted. Ace is on the other side of things. KP is going to get body blocked by Ace. They also have the Spark Wraith coming in. And Faith is, see you later, KP. Can't really help you out, buddy.
Block, 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 block.
That's going to be first blood for FATA.
What a block by Ace.
Good work. That's a micro man who had nothing to micro. So
Does not. This is not starting well. I can't help but laugh.
yeah.
I feel really bad for laughing.
First blood. Ward is down.
Oh no. Everything
Probably
is
gonna
just-
get. They might get 3 bounties actually for a newbie.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll recover things a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit.
Get the
battle
bounties.
begins.
They could even deny one if they're real good about it. No.
No, there's no way that attack animation would beat Ace just right-clicking it. So you're actually gonna do the Ace side lane and put the Arc
Oh,
Ward
God.
mid.
I feel so bad, but it's just so ridiculous that one game you get brooded, the next game
Yeah.
it's like one. It's just one side of things. Like I'm sure Faith is like, okay guys, good clean game. Let's do it up. see you. Let the best team win.
He's like, let's just play some good Dota team. We can beat them. We're just better.
We beat them before. Let's do it up again. Roll it back.
I'm not sure how Meepo's really going to be able to fare against this Vengeful Spirit Nature's Prophet lane. We'll see. I mean, all he needs to do is just get to level 3 and then he'll be okay. Meanwhile, the top lane is going to be SCC's Necrophos and Phoenix up
can't
against the
actually-
Crystal Maiden Wraith King.
I don't think the Meepo really loves this lane. Don't you
Yeah,
just
I
get-
agree.
Don't you just get right clicked?
Yeah, that's why I thought they would put the Arc Warden against the Nature's Prophet, but
Top lane doesn't even seem like it's going that bad for FATA.
yeah, he's challenging SCC. It's probably going to get worse as they get like Necrophos level 3. Necrophos really starts getting into the laning phase swing of things.
Okay, this is what they could do. So they probably just get Ace like level 4.
Yeah.
And just do the usual Puppey thing. Give him the lane.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. They just got to make sure to get all the denies right now if they're newbie. Like, pull the lane back, deny everything. Do not give Ace any experience. Puppey, though, did manage to get the hard camp pull. He got the hard camp pull.
Oh,
That
that's
is
a mistake.
impressive. That's hard to do. That is pretty much only possible with, like, trolls because they're ranged. Because they specifically blocked this to be able to pull the lane back and make sure that Puppey couldn't do something like this.
Yeah. And this is going to allow Ace to just get some solo XP under the tower. Not the best position to put yourself into.
I really think that changed the lane.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, if I'm Puppey, I'm not even sure if I want to take any experience whatsoever. Skeletons start running at SCC. It's got to back away from them. Fortunately, the Fire Spirits helps out quite a bit. SCC is just taking so much abuse. You just keep on running at him with Ray Fire Blast.
SCCC only doesn't even have the Heartstopper R that you
Oh,
normally
look at
see.
Puppey. This is beautiful timing. An Invis rune, and it's 20 seconds till the courier gets upgraded, and it's just not going to
That's the
come in
Ring of
time. That's
Health.
going to be the Ring of Health gone for Mugi.
The instant TP, so it doesn't
Top
even
lane,
cost him.
SCC. Okay, never mind. He's
fine.
super good.
He's got one, dude.
Yeah, he had Ghost
got a
Shroud
stick.
Mega Heals.
Oh man, Mugi's gonna be pretty upset about that.
Yeah.
So far to start the game, we've got a first blood, an instant D ward, and the courier snipe. Puppey is playing to win as might even get gone on here. There's
Ow.
no poofs.
Ace has the extra Meepo. That's going to make this lane a lot harder because now you can just cycle out Meepos, let them heal, do some jungling.
I think this is what you do now. You just give Puppey the lane,
Yeah.
or maybe even you potentially just swap, like you send Puppey up the top and you let YapzOr just keep Crystal Novaing.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with either of those. As Ace walking towards mid, in fact. He sees that Mugi's a little bit low. Maybe this is how you start things for mid lane too.
I mean, if this man isn't tilted, losing his courier like that, he's going to be super tilted if he dies here. Crystal Nova slowed down. The Flux is also going to be able to catch him. Kaka's here to be able to stop some of the damage, though. He just needs the Fire Spirit, everything, and Mugi does manage to survive.
Lots of TPs in as Ace. Probably just going to make his way back into the jungle. Thought that he was going to commit a little bit harder to that, but they're going to leave Mugi a lot of regen. They're going to salve him up. Toss him a tango.
Ace is trying to be one hell of a space creator Meepo. Look at him. He's going to go over the gank on top lane.
KP. It's out of mana.
Kaka, he didn't actually see Ace, so SCC is going to be in trouble now. He's going to think he could survive off of Ghost Shroud, but then Ace is going to show himself. Then going to get the poof damage. Slow him down with a Ray Fire Blast. Meatball on the other side. Poof in. Ghost Shroud, a lot of damage. SCC still alive, but he's still ensnared, and he's going to be caught by Secret.
Man, the early rotations from one end of the map to the other for Ace.
That was intense. I mean, again, do you think, like, is Meepo... He's just trying to create space for Arc Warden, I guess, and win the lanes?
Yeah, I think he's just trying to win the other 2 lanes, and he's still going to have a good Meepo game regardless.
Yeah.
And what you're allowing is Puppey to just get his XP, although he's going to die here for free. Doesn't even try to eat the tree. Probably was just going to get right-clicked anyways, and NewB are going to get on the board as FATA and YapzOr. Going to try to secure at least these 2 bounty runes, and they should get them.
It'll be 2 for Faith as well. How's Moogie doing in CS right now? Looks like 24-8 compared to the Arc Warden 31-5. So it looks like Lycan doesn't do too badly against the mid Arc Warden, considering everything bad that happened to him.
I mean, he's got high HP regen to begin with, so everything's fine. I think the thing about it though is, correct me if I'm wrong, if you play Arc Warden in any sort of CS trade, you're going to be pretty happy with.
Yeah.
Because you're more worried about your farm than you are anybody else's.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like you're in a position where if the enemy mid gets anything, you're just like, whatever, as long as I'm getting mine. It's sort of like
push.
Zeus. Yeah, that's why they're going to send Faith up here.
Fire Spirits will slow down the damage quite a bit. There's still Siege Wagon.
Oh, look at this, Moogie.
Spotted by the Wolves. Moogie will be able to back up in time. 6-minute rune is actually bottom in Viz.
Puppey might just run a KP here.
They're going to be able to catch KP.
Yep.
He has no TP, but he just needs to be able to stay ahead of the Ensnare. Level 2 Ensnare picked up, a little bit of extra range, and that'll actually grab KP. Turns around, does some damage to Puppey, knowing that he is dead.
Man, this Meepo is active on the map so far. Has gone from one end to the other, and it's paying off, is the crazy part, because every time he pit stops, farms a big camp, isn't even slowing down his farm by that much, and he secured the other 2 lanes as a result of this. It's just going to come back bottom, soak more of this up. 3-1, 2k gold lead in favor of Secret. They've got a very greedy draft, but so far it hasn't been punished whatsoever in mid 1. No boots, gonna go straight for the Midas. If you're NewB, you just can't allow this to happen, because he's gonna go for the jungle camp, and I think YapzOr then takes mid lane, and both the supports are enabled as a result.
Another Viz rune. Puppey scouts things out. Obviously, he can't do anything to Moogie, so just curse and TP away. I like that they're giving mid to Kaka, though. Like, this is a really value support if you can get him to level 6.
I think they realize that they have to win in team fights now.
Yeah. They've lost the laning phase too hard.
Yeah, the laning phase is so awkward. They must realize that all 3 of their cores are losing.
And they need to gank the Arc Warden right now. He's super close to his hand. Oh, never mind. He's already got it. Yeah. It's flying out to him now.
They are sending 2 heroes around, but he's going to use the Midas.
Puppey's going to run into the gank. That is perfect. He may die, but that's perfect for him.
Yeah.
Just because it saves the Arc Warden. That was the gank that NewB really wanted to go for.
Yeah. Mid-1 had absolutely no idea that he was getting ganked. But Moogie at bottom still has that form going.
Managed a healing salve, one of the Meepos. He's going to be able to get the Ensnare. Proof is coming up in a second. He just needs a little bit of space. He's actually just going to try and outrun some of the Wolves now that that transformation is gone. Ensnare, Poof over to the side. Centaur not going to be able to catch him. Really good control there from Ace.
Now it's YapzOr down here. Is Faith going to lay down the stun? They've got the Centaur stun as a follow-up too.
Yeah, he's definitely caught. They are going to try and TP in the Wraith King. Maybe just to try and save the tower. Kaka just needs a bit more experience to get level 6. Moogie, his next shapeshift is going to be up in 60 seconds. That'll be the next ganking time. Meanwhile, SCC needed the solo experience at top lane. He was really underleveled. Now he has his level 6. Needs the Veil as well. And probably, honestly, a Hood, considering the magic damage that's going to be a problem against that Meepo.
Yeah.
Kaka does not have a Supernova, needs to dodge this Spark Wraith, but he's getting hit by both of them. Another Flux comes in, he just can't seem to get away. Final Spark Wraith will reveal him. The Flux takes the kill. So good play by mid-1, seeing that opportunity. He picked up his hand of Midas, already has another 1,500 gold. FATA. Ensnare goes out. Dark Troll Summoner catches Puppey, Magic Missile to follow them. Another support dead, but the cores are staying alive, and that is what's concerning. They're still going to try and catch FATA. No, cancel that teleportation. Forced a YapzOr rotation as a result.
They're going to go for the dive again. FATA hasn't skilled up his ult yet.
They're going to go for it. Shapeshift pop. FATA. He can level Reincarnation if he feels like this is a fight they can take. That's why they're going to go for the Crystal Maiden first. They take out the damage dealer, leave FATA for last. They're going to go for FATA or not? It looks like they were trying to scout out some of the other heroes. Now they're going to go for FATA, and he's probably just not going to level it. No, he is, because the Arc Warden's going to come in. They're going to try and take this fight, actually, but mid-1 instantly gets Magic Missile stun. They still do not have the Supernova, so they can't really take this fight. FATA will actually survive, not even losing his Reincarnation as a result.
That'd be ideal here. As
Kaka comes back, and he has the Supernova now. He pops it. FATA will lose the Reincarnation, and mid-1, the Tempest Double is going to be stuck out. It's going to die, as well as FATA's second life.
FATA trying to run away. The Necro ult is on its way. SECC trying to get close enough.
Yeah, take him out. Get that extra death timer in there.
Straight up executed, but we're watching this right now as YapzOr gonna soak up some of this XP here. Mid-1, level 10 already. Doesn't care about any of this. Ace in a similar position, level 9. Just pushing out this top lane, almost has his Blink Dagger.
I mean, I just can't think that NewB are super happy with that team fight. Just because
it took way too long.
The Arc Warden and Meeple are farming that entire time.
It took way too long. His Faith posturing forward, but didn't have the Nether Swap available quite yet.
What a difference that fight could have been if Kaka had the Supernova earlier.
Yeah, just half a beat.
Yeah.
I think part of it too is that the Wraith King just didn't have to ult for such a long time. He just held on to it. He was chill. Just kind of did circles around them for a little bit. Made it back to his tower.
Yeah.
Then Kaka had to commit the Phoenix Egg. I think in a position that he didn't really want to.
But at least NewB are not falling too far behind in net worth because of taking that bottom tower. Secret are only about 1,000 gold ahead right now. KP almost getting caught there by FATA. FATA is getting very close to his Blink Dagger. Just another 450 gold. They're going to make a rotation into mid. They manage to catch YapzOr with a Hellbear Clap, slowing him down. Mass TP's in from Secret, but honestly, NewB already set up. This is not a fight that Secret should try and take mid-1. The real one is actually there. But it looks like NewB are just going to be able to take over this mid lane, take the tier 1. You can see Secret, they put a premium on this tower. They really wanted to actually take a team fight here, but it would have been too difficult. So it's good discipline that Puppey called his teammates off. The Blink Dagger is up for Ace. And it's up for FATA as well. So they're going to have double initiators plus a Maelstrom on mid-1. So he's not going to go the Necronomicon build. He's going to go right-click build. Yeah.
I mean, they're being really greedy with their draft, but it's paying off just because they're only managing to kill supports over and over again.
That's rough.
Yeah. If you look at the deaths, 4 on a Puppey and 3 on a YapzOr. So these 8 kills that NewB have, it's super deceptive.
Yeah.
This 8-5 lead, it doesn't really mean anything because they haven't really killed cores.
Bale finished up for SEC. He's going to go for a Blink Dagger Yules as his full build. Radiance up next for FATA. Just feels like they're very happy with the farm that they're able to get off of. Kind of splitting up, farming out. SEC is going to be ganked up here. They need to be able to swap them out. That's where Faith comes in as the saving grace managed to get a bit of heal onto the Necrophos. Meanwhile, KP actually executes FATA. He got it with the Wrath of Nature. He just died. Not sure what happened with the reincarnation there, but global silence laid out by Puppey. He was a bit scared of that Phoenix.
I feel like he should have just used it offensively. When they went for the SECC kill?
Yeah.
That would have been just a free kill.
Yeah, if they don't have swap, freebie.
And then he can't Ghost Shroud either.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be NewB that smokes off of Secret. Just a little bit too greedy of a play.
Can they Roche? Yeah, they can Roche.
Gonna walk in here, and they're pinging. They know about it, but what can they do is the question.
Mid one's just gonna spam Spark Race in there bit by bit. Crystal Nova. YapzOr can do a little bit of damage as
Fata's
well.
got
but
ult.
He's really afraid to get too close, and Faith, his smoke pops, so we know some heroes are in the high ground. He's got a wave of terror to give some vision if necessary. Goes for it now, right as they complete Roshan, because he's trying to grab the hero. He's going to be slowed down by the flux. Looks like with the jump in from Kaka, they're going to be able to grab one hero here, but Faith is already dead. Reaper's Scythe is going to be able to bring down the Crystal Man at the same time, but mid one, he is gone. Oh, nice little bubble there, but they do manage to get inside of it. Mugi kills mid one. That is a big time turnaround for NewB. They get the Roshan and they manage to kill the Arc Warden.
And just like last game, NewB, they're going to take the Roshan secret, get a little bit too baited by it. They're going to get 4 bounty runes though.
All on ace. The Meepo was well spread for that one.
Yeah, they're going to take back the gold lead with that. And secret, you just got to be more cautious here. Your lineup's a little bit greedy. It can't quite team fight.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It just felt like they were trying to do a little bit too much there. They were just hemming and hawing, trying to do some halfway stuff.
The real Meepo backs up from the top lane. KP. You could somehow get damage before the blink, but no, Ace is way too fast for that. They actually didn't use Supernova from Kaka in that last fight, so they still have a big team fight winner, and they have the Aegis. But NewB do have some other cooldowns to play around, like the Shapeshift and the Reaper Sight. But this Meepo, he's going to get Ethereal Blade soon, and he's closing in on his extra Meepo as well.
FATA, he's got a Radiance queued up, trying to transition back into a farm build. Feels like he's a little bit too far behind. Then he goes back and clicks towards an Aghanim Scepter. But this game still very close for both sides. And I feel like Secret, they just got to extend things, because they're in no position really to fight right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And William, any idea how that ult works with Meepo?
What?
Is it one Meepo or all of them?
With what?
The Aghanims on Wraith King.
Oh, that?
I have no clue.
I can't wait to find out, though.
I mean, it's a Meepo without, like, it's a hero without their ultimate.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it just be one Meepo?
Ah, that's true. You would be correct. I like
All
that.
right. I think that's the case.
That's not as value.
That's not as value, but I think Arc Warden's still really strong.
The potential to just have 3 of you.
They're going to go for FATA.
Oh, FATA.
YapzOr, his smoke is going to pop. Maybe that's a better target. Global Silence instantly gets thrown out there. Actually going to go for the turnaround here. Kaka is already dead here for the Meepo. Freezing field out. Fate just can't get away fast enough. He takes more and more damage. There is a little bit of heal from SCC, but he's still going to be slowed down and taken out by the Crystal Nova. SCC, they actually blink away from him. Mugi was being able to run down Ace, and he's going to go for more here. He actually sees very squishy supports. Thinks better of it, though. Doesn't want to dive too deep.
It's going to reset the fight. And the Meepo hard committed. Mugi just runs in with the Necro 2, eats him alive.
I mean, that was Global Silence used, and they traded 2 supports for a Meepo. I'm not sure who that favors.
I mean, you're just trying to wait out the Aegis.
Yeah.
From SCCC. So any sort of mini fight like that where it's NewB not just pushing is going to be okay, I think.
We're going to see how the Global Silence just allows Team Secret to try and turn on that fight, but somehow SCC just kept Faith alive for so long that it just means they extended out. And unfortunately, we didn't see it because my camera worked, but Mugi did run down Ace. I think Ace came in from the side and killed Kaka very early on. As we head back into the game, Puppey's going to be slowed down by the Icarus dive.
Man, that's a level 11 Phoenix.
Yeah,
he's trying to get the he's trying to get the Yule Scepter.
Yeah, for the Global Silence, I'm guessing.
And once he has it, it's going to be a lot harder to take him down.
Yeah.
I think he's got it, actually. Didn't have it for the previous fight.
Level 2 Supernova is going to be big as well. SCC just charging on through. His Aegis is going to wear out soon, so he is willing to die here. They're going to go for the Tempest double. It is worth a decent chunk of change, so 180 gold for Mugi off of that.
You see FATA already beginning the split push.
Yeah.
Looks eerily similar to the other 2 games that they played against NewB, where it's just NewB pushing in.
KP catches YapzOr. He had the Shadow Blade, was setting up for any support that gets a little bit too far forward. The Magic Missile swap back in. Reaper's Sight, not quite enough to kill YapzOr. He'll die without that extra death timer. Now the Supernova in a little bit deeper, and mid-one just get running down by Mugi. It's a Wraithfire Blast, but only stops 1 unit, and the one just continues to howl at the door of Secret. They're going to be able to take a team fight as well as push into the tier 2.
And NewB, they might just continue to go for this.
Oh no, they need the Arc Warden with a buyback to be able to save this tier 3. The magnetic field and the glyph might be able to buy some time.
The Aegis runs out, but NewB still feeling confident. The bubble is going to stop this for the
Nice,
time
that
being.
bubble positioning is so good right there.
Here
Meepo's
comes
not
the
going to jump in
Meepo.
bubble silence, and already Mugi's dead. And NewB, they have stayed a little too long. SEC is going to be slowed down by the Flux. Swap back by Faith, a little bit of heal coming out from Kaka as well. TP away. He is not good. He dies to the Crystal Nova ever so barely.
YapzOr's
Kaka
gonna
will
go
be able
down.
to escape. KP's going to be able to live. YapzOr, what did he die to? Arcane Curse?
No, he died to the Venge.
Oh, the Venge illusion.
Her aura gets him in the end.
I can't believe that NewB kept going after the buyback from the Arc Warden. That was so greedy.
I mean, it looked okay. It was just when the Meepo came over the top, it completely ended things.
I mean, a Lankin without his shapeshift ultimate just...
Yeah, that part was pretty greedy.
like, that just...
I thought they were going to take that tower a lot faster, and I think NewB did too.
Yeah. But that bubble placement, I mean, it just forces the enemy team to extend themselves deeper into the base because they have to get inside the bubble. So, bit of recovery now for Team Secret, still holding the net worth lead. Thanks to that team fight and a little bit up in experience as well. But that's most Meepo lineups.
Yes,
So we now have
only
level
1K.
20 on him.
It seriously feels so eerily similar to the games that they played earlier, where Secret's just trying to buy time, NewB's just putting on the pressure non-stop.
Smoke up. They do have the shapeshift now. Necronomicon 3, they may run into a Meepo, and that would be perfect. But unfortunately, they don't have the vision, so they're kind of going blind. They lay vision down as they smoke in through. They're going to be able to find some supports here. They spot out Puppey. There goes that shapeshift. They're going to run down Puppey, it looks like. He doesn't really have a way out of this one. KP was hoping to be able to catch YapzOr as well, but it's just one hero that dies today. And
Get out with the rest. They might just claim this tier 2.
They were just like 2 seconds faster. I bet their smoke would have found the Meepo instead.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I see CC pushing out this bottom lane.
It's going to go for... He's trying to decide. Aghanims or Blink Dagger? Which one is it, Blitz?
I mean, I think if you're going to go the Ags, you have to get a Blink. So you just take both.
Yeah, I agree.
He's going to reset things. Still isn't quite sure what he's going to get. Thinking twice about it.
I mean, I think he feels very squishy right now against this Meepo because he has no hood.
Heal Scepter isn't very good against Meepo.
No,
is the thing. Like he gets it for the he gets it for the global silence, but then when he gets popped back on the ground, and he just dies in half a second, anyways.
Yeah, it's like most of the time the Meepo damage comes so quickly too.
Yes.
You're not going to be able to dodge a whole lot of those poofs.
He is going to go back to the Blink Dagger now. He just alternates things.
He finally decided.
The problem for NewB begins when Ace gets the Hex. That's when the game changes again. That's when it hits its new peak.
Force Staff or KP, he went back for that. Why is that? Help against the Meepo?
Yeah, I think it's really nice against the Meepo and the Arc Warden.
Yeah.
You just need spacing against those heroes if you want to be successful.
Shiva's for Kaka. He's very farmed, actually. He's going to check out the Roshan pit. They did see that dive, thanks to the ward.
Got Yule Scepter and Plate Mail.
Yeah.
He's barely behind FATA's farm.
He can actually get the Shivas. It would do so much to protect his egg.
It's great against the Meepo as well.
Yeah. But first, they have to be able to deal with the split-pushing Tempest double from Arc Warden.
And this Arc Warden, mid one's got quite the build. It's very greedy. He's committed more to the split push style. I feel like this is just what happens, I guess, in NewB versus Secret games.
YapzOr does TP out. Barely missing out on that kill. We're going to have a Manta soon for Ace. That creates a lot of confusion. When the Manta is up, you see like a Meepo dropping fast, and you're like, oh, focus that, and you just baited by an illusion.
Thought he was going to go for the Hex.
Yeah. Feeling like the stat build is going to be better for him this game.
Just create tons of Meepos as look in the Roshan pit. NewB, they're going to get this one, and
Yeah, you
Secret, I'd imagine you don't contest this.
Definitely
even
not.
get near
Puppey
it.
actually spotted out. Had the sentry already in place, as well as the ward here, actually.
Friends,
So,
get out. This time around, Secret do not contest it. They don't just lose heroes wantonly.
yeah. Is this like, do you think this is the most deadly push coming from NewB? Like, if Secret can survive through this, they have a pretty good chance
No,
to
they
be
better
able to
do it
win.
again.
No?
Yeah. I don't know if their lineup is ever going to feel very comfortable in straight 5-on-5s until they get completely 6-slotted. Because they've got a Meepo and an Arc Warden.
Right.
It's awkward. Like, these heroes, they don't build defensive enough. Like, you've just got two guys, essentially, that don't... I mean, they just don't really do anything.
And on top of that, you've got a Meepo who's kind of over-leveled. If he dies to a Reaper Scythe, that man is going to be gone for a very long time. But, they've actually got the counter. The Aghanim Scepter on Wraith King. That actually protects you against the Reaper Scythe, because you do not technically die until your illusion dies, so therefore you don't die to the Reaper Scythe. I think that's a big reason why he actually went for it.
Radiant are scanning.
Plus, it's a funny item.
Plus, it's a funny item.
Plus, it's hilarious.
I mean, you're going to get another Crystal Nova from YapzOr. What's up?
Puppey will get another Curse of the Silent off
Yes.
in 2018.
Yes. He might even right-click something.
I don't know about that. Don't be ambitious. He doesn't even have Glaives, man.
Yeah.
You know what's sad is, like, I see him take this 5 armor talent, and I'm just like, don't even bother.
Like, is that gonna help? Is that gonna do
Is
anything?
that really what's gonna make the difference?
It's gonna take
between
a
life and
quarter
death?
of a second more for Lycan to kill you.
I don't think it really changes anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got an AC. Honestly,
It's
don't even
almost
level
like
that
once
talent.
you see that Aghanim Scepter from Wraith King, you're like, damn, maybe
Yeah,
I should have gone the attack speed.
Yo, you should just take the attack speed. Why not? You know, get 2 more hits in as he runs at you. You can do it.
KP is gonna try and go for a Scythe of Ice. YapzOr's actually pretty farmed. He just keeps on running down lanes, Crystal Novaing, then TPing out.
Dire's top
Did it
tower
again.
is under attack.
Man can't stop. Manta Illusion allows Ace to be able to get one of his real Meepos up here in the top lane, and it's the main one too with a Blink Dagger gank. They know somebody's going to defend this tier 2. They can't just let it go.
He's going back for the Hex now.
Dire's top
They're
tower
waiting.
is
They're like,
under
all right,
attack.
the skeletons are chipping it away. Someone's going to show up, but the reality is NewB are actually cutting through their jungle, trying to sweep through and catch somebody. They know there's something going on here.
Yeah, they don't like it. As SCCC, he throws out the nuke, trying to see how close he can get to this.
They're like, surely the Tempest double, that'll bait him out. And yes, it does. It shows a bunch of heroes.
There's way too many heroes up here, though. Now they know this isn't a very good idea, and so FATA's going to get out. And NewB's wise. The fact that they scouted up there first, like, they're playing this game very carefully. It seems like Secret definitely brings out the best in them. They've played 2 games before.
Yeah.
They know what to expect.
You know what? I think KP, when he pinged up here, I think he actually kind of wants a Roshan or Tinker ward.
Okay.
You know?
He doesn't want to deal with that anymore.
Yeah.
And they've got a gem now on Kaka. He's got the he's got the Shivas more or less completed too.
Yeah. The Aghanim Scepter's almost here. The Aegis is going to wear out pretty soon, though.
I'm starting to get really worried for Secret, because I don't know if they can take fights.
Do you feel like NewB's just scaling? Like, even though the game's drying out, it feels like NewB's kind of comfortable with that.
Yeah. I think NewB's okay because of how farmed Kaka is, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I think this Phoenix is going to have way too much impact in these fights, potentially.
They're going to have Shiva's Reaper Scythe with level 3 Reaper Scythe Aghanims coming in pretty soon. And then they still don't have a BKB on the Lycan.
They've got the Ags now, too. You might as well wait for Kaka's Shivas, yeah?
Yeah, you actually have so many incoming power spikes for NewB that you should just
Wait it out.
let the Aegis die. Who cares?
Ace is trying to get a Hex. That is how you catch some of these heroes, and he's going to get spotted here. Is NewB going to run up? Are they in ward vision? Not at all. Ace is now going to start poofing his way out of there, sending the illusions forth.
And they're going to see an illusion. Oh, hype, get it! And they know.
Illusions don't normally take 800 damage from Fire Spirits. Just ult hits.
But on the other side, there's a Tempest double that's quickly pushing in bottom lane. So they keep on trying to deal with the lanes and catch one of these heroes. And once they do, they're golden. They can take over the game. But until that actually happens, Secret are just going to continue to farm up on the Arc War, and it's going to get bigger and bigger.
They're trying to lull NewB into his false sense of security. When NewB starts to split up heroes, they'll start to say, okay, somebody's pushing out bottom at all times, like somebody has to go down there. At some point, NewB doesn't want to be 5 like this at all times. That's how you get taken advantage of, and that's how Secret's gonna out-farm you.
Right.
And so you're hoping, and that's why they keep doing it. They keep peeling heroes around over and over again, trying to set traps, because they have to assume that at least one time it'll pay off. And if it pays off that one time, you're gonna get a lot of map control. But they're gonna get scanned, and all of that is useless.
Good scan.
NewB is insane right now. They're reading this game way too well.
Incredibly cautious.
Yeah.
And it's working for them. You're gonna just kill the Tempest double as quickly as possible. Don't let it farm. Don't let it push out the lanes. They will lose a tier 2 at bottom as a result.
Oh, they popped a glyph for it too. A little bit of a mistake.
This will allow the Meepo to finish up his Scythe of Ice. But again, NewB have a ton of items that they're also going to be getting here.
You see the commitment to split push. Going for the Manta instead of going for the Hex, that tells you, like, we're not fighting. If you were opting to fight, you would go for that Hex 10 times out of 10.
It's going to have the level 25. Big, Tempest double. I got baited. Why does it look like a real hero on the mini-map?
What, the Tempest double?
Yeah. I'm like, what is Ace doing? Or mid one, sorry.
At some point, though, Secret has to fight.
Yeah.
You can't just... I don't think this game you can rat. Not against a Nature's Prophet. At some point, you have to fight.
Maybe that's when they have Daedalus. I mean, Arc Warden still has a lot of growth, even if Meepo is capped out on levels soon. But I almost think, like, level 25 plus Scythe, you're going to have your Daedalus. It's going to be tempting if you're Secret to try and test NewB now.
Yeah. You've got a bunch of items, but they're going to go for the next Roshan. It can spawn in 40 seconds. You see the Tempest double pushing out bottom, and that's why KP is done with this. He's cutting the wave, being preemptive.
That's smart.
I mean, the Nature's Prophet is one of the better ways to deal with this kind of Team Secret style of Dota.
Yeah.
Which is why I think they picked it. Maybe it doesn't work against every team, but Secret, when they start these shenanigans, quite good.
Do you think you go the magic resistance talent on SEC? Because a lot of Necrophoses like the attack speed. It's so much.
The attack speed is so good. It just pairs well with your 40 damage.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would just take the 10 strength. In my opinion, anyways. 80 attack speed is a lot. You already hit for 150, 160.
Mid one managed to get the Tempest double onto the tier 3. There was one creep wave that was pushing forward, and it was enough to get the backdoor protection down. So
600 now.
Well, the Furion is supposed to be able to deal with this. Secret are still getting the split push work done. Not just drawing out the game, but actually potentially threatening objectives.
Look at this trap that they've sent in mid, but the wrong team to do it against, man. NewB is well aware of your tricks, Secret.
Yeah.
They're just farming to get... They're farming an Ancient Campus 4. That's discipline.
Spark Wraith is going to reveal a lot of these heroes, but they don't want to go into the high ground, so both teams kind of have an idea what's going on here. YapzOr even. The Crystal Nova, just a little bit more vision opportunity.
And that's the Hex completed.
No, he still goes for the attack speed. It's too good.
I think it's way too good. Otherwise, in this game, if you thought that far ahead, you'd say, I'll take the strength then.
Yeah.
And nobody thinks that way. Alright, so they know exactly where Secret is. Secret knows exactly where NewB is. We're in some kind of weird holding pattern where nobody from NewB is willing to take any of these baits.
Yeah, nobody wants to take a fight before Roshan and lose. So we're probably just going to have a big brawl in the pit, and honestly, that's probably going to determine the game. Smoke is going to come in. Roshan in 12 seconds. This is a perfabsolute timing.
In that brawl, I'm going to favor that level 18 Phoenix.
Yeah.
With Egg.
With Shivas.
He's absolutely gonna destroy you. He's gonna crush you.
That is zone control right there.
Secret, they know that there's vision there.
All right, they're gonna go for straight into the Roshan pit.
That's Roshan
really
number
fast.
3. I don't know if this one's defendable. If you give them the double egg,
yeah,
I think this is gonna be a bit too much.
You think it's the double egg?
Double bubble. I guess they're gonna give it to.
They gave it to SCC.
I don't know. I like the idea of the double egg.
I mean, I think if one egg successfully explodes by itself, you're really happy with that team fight.
But how funny would it be if you got the second egg off? Swap cheese for egg. Look at it. They're doing it.
All right, they're doing it.
I told you. Double egg. Double Shivas.
You can have the level 20, the stun duration if he wants. Might go for the dive range. We've seen that before. KP spotted for a moment. Ace trying to catch him, just throwing out some entangles. YapzOr Crystal Novaing. Everywhere they go, they're looking for KP. They will not find him, though.
I feel like these teams are too experienced at playing each other.
Yeah.
Like, NewB only knows how to play against Secret. He played so many games against Secret.
This is the game that may never end. So split push games continue non-stop.
These teams are just destined to play each other in 50-minute games.
All right, Lotus Orb for SCC with the Aegis. Like, this time around, you're going to push the high ground, right? If you're NewB, you're not going to let this Aegis expire. Right? Right, William? Right?
I don't know what to tell you, Cap. I really don't.
Ghost Scepter. Look at these Spark Wraith traps all over the place. Just to reveal. Oh, it's like, oh, a Spark Wraith triggered. They're over here now. So we're going to move up here to get our 35-minute bounty runes. The Tempest double is going to come out. Pushing bottom lane. They're just trying to catch the creep waves every way they go. Pushing bottom, pushing mid. Meanwhile, Ace has a double damage. Ooh.
Let's go.
That's scary.
Meepo. Nothing's gonna happen.
I mean, NewB, you could definitely tell NewB want to take a fight because they're spreading out more and more recklessly than they were doing before.
Yes. I mean, it's because they have the Aegis, right?
Yeah. And they have
their lanes are in pretty good spot right now. I think they could go for a play.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The Meepo illusions as well as the skeletons are probably going to cut another creep wave. Yeah. They're nipping these pushes in the bud.
God, this must be so frustrating to play for NewB. Just like, what kind of Dota is this?
This is what we call lane maintenance, ladies and gentlemen. You just it's a chore. You got to do it, though.
You got to do it.
You got to do it to win the game.
That's a good term.
Thank you. You've got shove lanes. I've got lane maintenance. Everyone's got their terms.
That'll be our thing. So they got a gem now on FATA. So now nobody has vision either. This is hilarious, actually.
Mid one has a Shivas now, so the Tempest double is going to push super fast.
Do you not get the sense that like we're in for some endless dance? If Secret loses this game and then they beat Optic, I feel like this is just going to go on forever.
You know, I'm not going to lie. When the Shrines came in, I felt like it kind of killed split push, and I kind of missed that strategic aspect of Dota. You know, the build-up back and forth. I regret saying that now. The bottom lane push is coming in. Tier 3. Don't let him get a Tempest double down here. He's got a Tempest double. It's coming in. You know it's coming in.
Nah, he's good. He's good. Nope. He's good. He was fast.
Oh.
They might... Okay, their lanes are in okay-ish position. As long as KP doesn't get caught here, he just TPs the rest of his team. They want... You know you want to do it, NewB.
Tempest double went up to top lane instead, but quickly addressed by the rest of NewB.
Yeah, it looks like they're finally done with this.
Yeah, they're trying it. Ace really wants to catch KP in the axe, but I think he's just going to throw Trance down lane. And his team is finally going to go for the push. This tier 3 that took so much damage so long ago, it will finally continue now. Until they're pushed back.
As NewB, they just don't really feel comfortable threatening that high ground, and I don't altogether blame them, but
yeah,
they do have this Aegis, and they might just let it go to waste. Their lanes are in the best position that they've ever been. The bottom lane is finally pushing in towards their favor. Mid lane is in a similar position. I'm kind of curious to see what they're waiting for.
They're giving it up.
Okay. They're going to reset things again?
If KP's hitting neutrals, they're instead of like hitting lanes, there's no way they're trying to push.
Wait for the next Aegis.
I mean, they could build up cheeses and refresher shards.
That'd be hilarious.
That is the one thing that doesn't expire. They have 2 cheeses, right?
Everybody gets one.
They have 2 cheeses.
They've got 2 cheeses.
Go for the 3rd.
They've got 2 cheeses. A refresher.
Like them smoky, you know? What's your favorite cheese, Blitz?
Me?
Yeah.
Good old American.
Oh,
Get me that cheddar.
that is just such a...
I've never had it. I don't think I've had any other cheese before.
What about...
I had
not even
Camembert
like
recently.
a pepper jack or a... You had what?
I had a Camembert. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
I had that
sure,
recently. I
sure.
just didn't see the hype behind it. Maybe cheeses just aren't for me.
I will give it to Europeans. That is
Yeah,
a
everyone says
specialty
they have
of
the
them.
best cheeses, but I genuinely have no idea. If I'm honest here, I'm the wrong person.
You're
to
a
ask.
cheese rube is what you
Yeah,
are.
I've got no idea.
Five-man smoke up to the top lane. It's not really going to find anything. There's smoke behind the Necrophos, but Secret, I'm feeling like, okay, that age is expired. This time the trap is going to work, but if FATA is showing in the bottom lane, pretty sure NewB's not taking that fight. They're not going anywhere near bottom lane. They've got a Tinker Ward from NewB. Very smart. Very nice. They just... A Scythe for Mookie, a BKB for Kaka. The funny part is the item progression is a little slow because now everybody wants to be able to hold buybacks. Now it's that late into the game.
Yeah. Nobody's really trying to buy anything new, really.
The glyph pops, Tempest double
Hey,
expires.
if you look at the buyback status, it's lit up like a Christmas tree.
The Lycan buys out, but he's like, I'm going to get it 200 gold. Don't worry about it.
He knows where this game's going. He's good.
OKP. He just found FATA. He's going to wait for the very last second before he stops that TP. Now, the rest of the team is going to try and fight this one. Secret are thinking about trying to rescue FATA here. KP's going to be able to get away with the force staff. Moogie coming in from the side. They do manage to get the Beepo win. Instantly blows up Kaka. He buys back. He needs to get the Supernova into this fight. Stuck in the freezing field. They need to get out, but they can't bail him. FATA still hasn't died, and NewB popped the BKB on Moogie. They all got to escape now. Even the Supernova may not be enough to be able to save him. He's going to be able to kill him. The Supernova's gone. Hey, Mookie's down too. Swiping over NewB. Everyone's just dying. The magnetic double. They do manage to get the Reaper sight out. They takes out one of the meatballs, but the rest of them survive. They actually keep on going even as one of them dies. And that means a lane of Rax NewB may just be done. They don't have buybacks.
They don't have buybacks on two of their heroes. Secret. In one fell swoop. NewB's gone.
They're going to jump forward, be able to grab Face, slow him down. Raid Fire Blast as well. Oh, he swapped in Moogie. Don't swap in Moogie. Eat the cheese, Moogie. That's it. It's good game.
Okay, I really feel like NewB should have just taken that chance for that top lane.
Oh my god.
Because it's much better than having lost like this.
Yes.
Secret, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
Also shame on you, but fool me 3 times.
Fool me 3 times. I can't say the rest of those lyrics. But that is going to do it for the tiebreakers because NewB brooded game 1, Meepoed game 2. Optic and Secret are moving on up to the upper bracket. Don't be too sad because NewB is still in the tournament.
They are still in the tournament.
They're still in the tournament. Nothing to worry about.
They can still make the run through the lower.